The two African giants in this video are worth billions of dollars. Ibrahim Mahama being the CEO and founder of Ghana's largest indigenous mining company, engineers and planners, as well as Jata Cement, and Abdul Samad Rabiu, one of Africa's top 3 billionaires, him being the CEO and founder of BUA Group. Why exactly are they meeting? Here are some of the strategic partnerships I believe these two powerhouses are trying to achieve. The first reason is that I believe BUA is aggressively attempting to capture cross-border export market share. And Mr. Rabiu believes that a strategic partnership with Ghana's Ibrahim Mahama would be a very necessary thing for this dream to become a success. Let me explain exactly what I mean. Historically, Nigeria produces 60 million tons of cement annually. However, they can only consume about roughly 50% of this entire 60%. This means that Nigerian cement producing companies have a huge surplus and they're now beginning to export this surplus. Earlier this year, BUA Cement signed a $240 million contract with CBMI Construction Company, a Chinese construction company. This contract is to expand their cement producing plant in Sokoto to about 20 million tons of cement produced annually, further solidifying their need to export more cement to neighboring African countries. Ibrahim Mahama's company, Engineers and Planners, owns an expansive fleet of heavy-duty, earth-moving logistics assets. By allowing access to this heavy-duty logistics assets, Abdul Samad Rabiu can be able to export all his goods to neighboring landlocked countries, significantly facilitating exports and reducing the dependence on expensive maritime trade. Now, something that further solidifies my argument is that BUA Group just had a 19.5% surge in sales through their Pan-African operation. This means that they just had a huge increase in income from exporting to neighboring African countries. This allowed Africa's third richest man to be able to take a payout of about $140 million. Now, what exactly is in it for Ghana's Ibrahim Mahama? Ibrahim Mahama's company, Jata Cement, relies heavily on purchasing cement clinkers, which is the single most important raw material needed in the production of cement. Historically, his company would typically import these cement clinkers from Europe or Asia. However, they've been having a very difficult time doing this because of the unstable cedi against the United States dollar. The strategic partnership with BUA Cement can directly supply Jata Cement with cement clinkers at a much cheaper cost and free from trade using the United States dollar. Also, because these are two African countries that are in the African Continental Free Trade, they can essentially partake in trade without expensive tariffs as compared to when doing trade with European or Asian countries. This would be a massive win for Jata Cement because this can cut down their production costs, further allowing them to be more competitive in the Ghanaian cement market.